I've spent over 24 hours playing Hotel Galactic, and I genuinely didn't want to stop restoring this rundown floating hotel. Hotel Galactic is a cozy management simulation. Imagine running a hotel that floats among the clouds, welcoming all kinds of strange alien visitors from across the galaxy. It combines hotel renovation, guest management, cooking, farming, and crafting. You take over a crumbling intergalactic hotel and try to turn it into a thriving destination. Before I go deeper, I want to give a massive thank you to Carly Sims for providing me with early access. Thanks to her, I was able to put over 24 hours to get a proper feel for the game. If you don't already follow her, Carly runs a fantastic channel full of simulation games, tutorials, and speed builds. So if you love cozy sims and chilling building videos, definitely go check her out. Her channel is linked in the description. Thank you again, Carly. I really appreciate you. Now let's get back to the review. The core gameplay loop is about restoring and expanding the hotel. You start with a disorganized, rundown building and slowly transform it piece by piece, adding new rooms, decorating them, assigning workers, and improving operations. Controls are straightforward with mouse and keyboard, and there's no combat at all. It's pure management and creativity. The progression feels satisfying as you watch your hotel go from a mess to an efficient, well-run establishment that keeps alien guests happy. You can pause or speed up time, close the hotel when needed without heavy penalties, and research upgrades to unlock better tools and automation. However, there are some noticeable pain points. The tutorials are quite weak and leave out important information. I really disliked that I needed to discover that right-clicking opens up a very useful menu. It completely changed how I approached managing the hotel late into the game. I also spent a long time planning dining rooms only to discover the hard way that one cookbook can only link to one cauldron. That limitation really threw off my layouts and caused a lot of wasted resources and time. Another frustration is the waiter system. I kept wondering why the game has you build a waiter station when it doesn't seem to assign waiters properly. Even with a large staff, I still ended up having to personally wait tables and clean dining areas myself, which felt incredibly inefficient for a management game. I understand that the game doesn't want full automation, but as a manager, this aspect doesn't make sense. I would suggest assigning waiters to manage the room on their own, with the player providing direction to waiters occasionally if they need assistance. But right now, it seems more like a micromanagement sim. There are also smaller annoyances like clickables becoming frustrating when multiple items overlap in the same spot. A toggle to cycle between them would help, and inconsistent controls when switching between management and research screens. Overall, the difficulty is very relaxed and cozy focused, but the unclear systems and lack of early automation make some parts feel more tedious than they need to be. These are the kinds of things I hope the developers improve as the game moves out of early access. The story and characters give the name a lot of heart. It follows Grandpa Gustav, a ghostly spirit, in his efforts to revive the hotel. The narrative explores the themes of trust, redemption, and building a welcoming home for travelers. Characters have fun alien designs and backstories that slowly unfold. Pacing is very relaxed, so you can enjoy it at your own speed. The voice acting uses expressive, incoherent dialogue similar to The Sims, with each alien species having its own dialect. Here?
Oh,
Well, where better to be? I've traveled far and wide, but no place I've ever felt quite like this. Like this. I mean, the mold and ridden shack you just.
오, 네네네. 라카마. 나
Well, she's not here. Seriously, I'm fine. Just let me be.
The setting and atmosphere stand out strongly. It takes place on a single floating island called Emoshima. Exploration is limited but rewarding as you unlock new areas. The hotel itself really shines when you're freely building and connecting different rooms to fit your playstyle. The overall feeling is dreamy, quirky, and relaxing, perfect for unwinding after a long day. Visually, the game is impressive. The hand-drawn storybook art style has a strong Studio Ghibli influence. Character animations are expressive and everything has a warm, lived-in feeling. The UI is generally clear and consistent. The audio complements the game as well. The soundtrack is calm and melodic, fitting the relaxed mood perfectly. Sound effects are satisfying, and the voice acting adds charm even without full dialogue. Performance is a mixed experience right now. On my laptop, I encountered occasional frame rate drops and long load times when starting a new game. The developers seem active with updates, but it's not fully polished yet. This is a beautiful, heartfelt, cozy management game with a lot of soul and potential. Even in its early access state, I found myself genuinely invested in restoring the hotel and helping the guests. The relaxing atmosphere, charming characters, and satisfying building loop kept me coming back for more. If you enjoy cozy management games that focus on creativity, hospitality, and slow paced progression with a wholesome story, Hotel Galactic is worth checking out. It's still rough around the edges and could use better tutorials and more automation, but it has a very special vibe that's hard to find elsewhere. If you're patient and excited to support a small indie team as the game grows, it's a solid pick right now. If you prefer a more complete and polished experience, waiting for further updates or the full release in 2026 is perfectly reasonable too. If you've played Hotel Galactic, what did you enjoy most? And what frustrated you the most? If you want more game coverage and honest impressions, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. My name is Mr.TSuave. Let's get comfy.
Oh, any other